The girl is looking through some photos when she notices something wrong with them. There is a crowd of figures in school uniforms that wasn't there before, but she remembers clearly. There was no audience at the scene when she took them. She had only dozed off for a short while, yet somehow a large gathering of faceless ghosts had appeared, and as her classmate John moves around, their gaze follows him exactly. Emma knows immediately something is wrong. She sends a signal at once, telling the classmate acting as a human talisman to hold on to John. But no matter what they do, the faceless ghosts show no sign of backing away. Emma has no choice but to ask the class president for leave, and go home to find her mother. When her mother and her martial uncle hear what's happening, they grab their ritual instruments and head to the scene immediately. From the sudden gathering of faceless ghosts, her mother quickly works out what has gone wrong. Something has happened to the old house where the evil spirit is sealed, and sure enough the head of the wooden figure has vanished. More dark presences have appeared in the area, as though they are waiting for a malevolent god to descend. But these presences are no match for her mother, as long as her mother and her martial uncle move in close with talisman-marked instruments, and Emma provides support with her talisman sword. They can hold the line and keep the presences away from the old house. When her mother lands the final strike, the remaining presences lose their nerve and pull back, but they cannot stand guard here indefinitely. The most urgent thing now is to find the missing wooden figure, and stop it from spreading word that the malevolent god is about to appear. After searching together, her martial uncle finds it before long. Her mother moves to burn it, but Emma cuts her own palm instead, and closes her hand tightly around the wood. She wants to use it to spread the message that the malevolent god will not emerge. Her martial uncle watches Emma do this with complete calm, and can't quite follow what she's thinking. So as Emma performs the ritual, she tells him something of her past. When Emma was 7 years old, her parents discovered she had an unusual ability, and began using it to make money, until eventually Emma was struck by divine punishment, and lost her ability for a time. Her parents left her behind, took the money and went traveling. Fortunately, Emma found the woman who would become her adoptive mother, and in a life that finally held some happiness, her ability came back. The Emma who stands here now is strong. She can talk about all of it without flinching, but her martial uncle listens, and aches for her. The moment Emma nails the wooden figure to the door, he can't stop himself from pulling her into an embrace. He even forgets for a moment that they are still in danger, and as the three of them hold each other, the evil spirit inside the room slowly opens its eyes. The next day during class, Emma suddenly hears barking. The spirit of a small dog appears in the classroom. It barks at Emma without stopping, as though it is begging her to go and save its owner. Emma gets permission from the teacher, and runs out of the classroom. The dog's owner, it turns out, had been trying to escape a violent father, and stumbled into the old house by accident. The house managed to keep the father from following, but when the boy went to get up, he accidentally touched a ring. The moment he picked it up, his body began to convulse, and his eyes turned red rapidly. The small dog that had been with him since he was young never left his side, and found Emma to come and help. But Emma cannot simply walk in, because the witch has set a spirit trapping formation inside. Even if she invites a deity into herself, she would have no way to leave the old house safely, and she has no ritual instruments with her at all. Watching the dog grow more desperate, Emma quickly sends a message to her mother, then pushes the door of the old house open and goes in. Inside she finds the boy trapped. She tries every approach she can think of to free him, but nothing works. Then the door to the old house is pushed open again.